Well, hi there, and welcome to yet another amazing episode of Pure Minds, Pure Energy, Enlightenment Sessions with Nate and PMC. I'm your host, Nate Zeleznick, the 2024 U.S. Wellness Coach of the Year, and one of the only American Master Trainers of the ancient Indonesian royal system of breathwork, meditation, healing, energy building, and extrasensory art of Merpati Putih, and the founder of the Integrated Ascension Method, or the IM for short. Today, I have something very special for all of you out there who consider meditation an essential daily practice. You know, science has found that the most important factor in our longevity is our lung capacity, how much air we can take in. But more importantly than that, it's also how much air we can fully exhale. So when we drop into our meditation, how many of you have ever had the feeling when you sit there and you start breathing and you're paying attention and you're following your breath, just like Patriji taught, and you're being with your breath, you're meditating daily, you're focusing your mind on your breath, but a lot of us have issues such as asthma or allergies, maybe COPD. We also have long COVID. We have really serious conditions like emphysema, etc. But what if you could, in 5 minutes, or maybe 10, if you really wanted to push hard and really expand, what if in just a few minutes, you could take your lung capacity up by 50%, maybe double it? Imagine how well your meditations would go when you didn't have any kind of a breathing issue whatsoever. Well, there is a way to do that. Today, we're going to do that. And I'm going to help you with some very interesting stretches that actually stretch the fascia and the muscles in between the rib cage in a way that we just don't do. Even if we're doing other breathwork techniques, this is unique. So what I'd love to have you do is get a couple things ready before we come to this lesson. The first one, have water. You want to have water handy. Water is good for you unless you're drowning. If you're drowning, then of course. Second of all, headphones. If you have a pair of the larger over-the-air headphones, those are ideal because of their large frequency range. And after the lung stretching and after the breath holding, we're going to start doing some meditation with the scientific sounds of Dr. Jeffrey Thompson. Absolute game changer for anybody who meditates, because you're able to get into the deepest, most profound brainwave states and hold them there absolutely effortlessly. You don't have to even try. As a matter of fact, if you try, it pushes that farther out. So all you have to do is push play, listen, breathe, relax, and you'll go as deep as you ever have. Actually, much deeper. So now that we have our water and we have our headphones, the third thing that we want to do is we want to have at least 30 minutes that is just for us. No distractions. That also includes up here, but also, family members, children, things like that. They need to know 30 minutes is just for you. And the last thing I'm going to ask you to do is have an empty cup, meaning an empty cup up here, so that we have room to fill it up with new knowledge. Let's go ahead and we're going to get started. So for this to work, just like we don't want to ever just start stretching without warming up first, it's bad for our muscles. What we're going to do is we're going to warm up the intercostals and the fascia inside of our rib cage. How we're going to do this, okay? You want to make sure that you've got some space. All you have to do is take your arms up like this, and we're going to exhale like a leaky tire, and squeeze all of the air out. I want you to bring your elbows in and squeeze, and I'm going to have you use your abdomen and squeeze all of the air out, and we're going to hold it for a moment. We're going to inhale like this, exhale, squeeze, and I want you to really focus on flexing the abdomen and all of the muscles around the chest all the way to the back, to the rib cage and the ribs, all the way from your spine to the sternum, everything, okay? We're going to do that 6 times. So I highly recommend that you do this with your eyes closed for safety, because we will be pressurizing the pulmonary system. We want to make sure our eyes stay safe. And this allows us to actually flex our muscles much more efficiently because we don't have the distraction of any visual cues. We really get to go deep inside. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to have you close your eyes, raise your arms up, inhale fully, and exhale strong. Squeeze all of your air out. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze those muscles around your ribs. Hold, hold, hold. Breathe in. Exhale. Squeeze, squeeze those arms in. Squeeze the muscles around your ribs. Inhale. Exhale. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze it more. Squeeze as hard as you can. Breathe in. Exhale. Squeeze, squeeze all of it out. Breathe in. Exhale. Squeeze. Bring the elbows in. Focus on the abdomen. One more time. Breathe in. And exhale. Strong all the way out. Hold. Squeeze the ribs. Squeeze. Flex all the muscles around in the chest and the back, all the way through the rib cage. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Now slowly breathe in through the nose. And just relax. Yeah, slowly breathe in through the nose. And relax. Again, in through the nose. And relax. So now that we've started to warm up the muscles in between the ribs, what we're going to do is we're going to stretch them. Now, how we're going to do this is we're going to take a big, huge, biggest breath we can in through the mouth. We're going to let our stomach expand. And as it fills up, we're going to let the lungs expand up top as well. And then we're going to lock off the glottis, lock the throat. And we're going to hold it. Now, when we do this, we're going to do a couple stretches that are going to help to further activate the muscles and the fascia in between the ribs. The first one, I want you to imagine, kind of like the movie Titanic, where they're at the front of the ship and they're like this. Well, yes, we're going to do that. We inhale, we're going to pull our arms back. Now I'll turn to the side so you can see. I'm going to push my chest forward, lean my head back, and I want you to really imagine like your chest is coming forward and you're stretching all of the muscles from the sternum out into the shoulders. So we inhale and stretch. Now we're going to hold it for about 15 seconds. And then I'm going to say exhale. And you exhale the way we did. I'll say inhale strong, full, and stretch. And then exhale. And a third time, inhale. And exhale. And then we just relax, okay? That's going to be the first one. The second one, we're going to bring our hands together. If you have ever seen the old drama TV series from the 1970s, Charlie's Angels, it's just like that, okay? The Charlie's Angels gun pose. We're going to be right here. We exhale, we inhale. We're going to stretch up and over to the right. And when we do this, we're going to stretch hard, stretch far, all the way up. We don't want to stretch over and fall out of our chair by stretching at the waist. We want to stretch from about right here at this level, here, like your armpit is going straight up, okay? And we're going to hold that for 15 seconds. Exhale, inhale, up and over, exhale, inhale, up and over, and exhale back to the start. And then we'll hold it here. All right, we're going to breathe a few times. Then we're going to inhale, up and over to the other side, and then back. And we're going to do that 3 times. The fourth stretch that we're going to do is we're going to be here. I'll turn sideways so you can see this. We inhale fully, and then we're going to stretch forward, and we're going to round out our back, okay? So I want my shoulder blades here to be tipping forward as I imagine like my spine is coming out the back of me. Okay, so we have from here. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Now, it's very important as we do these, whether it's forward, side, side, or stretching out the back, we keep our eyes closed for all of them. And here's why. When we start to pressurize our lungs, we also start to pressurize our blood vessels. Now, the blood vessels in the eyes are some of the most gentle and fragile in the entire body. We need to make sure we take good care of them or we can damage our eyes. So, rule number one of holding our breath in the strong manner, which we do in the integrated ascension method, is never open your eyes. They must remain closed while our system is under pressure. Second is we exhale. We don't want to, like, say, imagine if you take a balloon, you blow the balloon up and then you let it go. It's uncontrolled. We can hurt our lungs that way. So what we want to do is we want to, like if we pull the balloon and go, it makes a really annoying sound. We want to squeeze all of the air out using our diaphragm and using our abdomen. And that way we can slowly breathe in. Okay? So we're going to do each one of these stretches 3 times powerfully. Exhale. Sorry, exhale. Inhale. Hold, stretch. Exhale. Inhale. Hold, stretch. Exhale. Inhale. Hold, stretch. And then exhale. And then slowly breathe in. 3 times and then breathe slow. Okay, here we go. Please close your eyes. Drop your hands down to your sides. Now, as you take inventory of your body and your energy, how do you feel right now? Notice as you breathe in how much your lungs expand, and as you exhale, notice how much they contract. That's all. Just breathing in and exhale. Just being aware, because we're about to change that in a very positive way. So from here, take a nice breath in. Exhale strong. Squeeze all your air out, all of it out, everything gone. Now strong in through the mouth. And stretch forward. Hold it. Close your eyes. Push the diaphragm up and feel your ribs stretching across. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale strong. Squeeze all your air out. None of it left. Everything gone. Breathe in strong through the mouth. Fully and stretch forward. Push the diaphragm up and in. Bring the hands back. Try to touch your shoulder blades together and feel that stretch out through the front of your chest. 5 seconds. 4, 3, eyes closed. 1. Exhale. All the way out. Breathe in strong. And stretch forward. Push the diaphragm up and in. Hands go back. Shoulder blades go back. Eyes closed tight. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhale. All of it out. Now slowly breathe in through the nose. And out through the mouth. And just relax. Notice already how much more space you have inside your body. Breathe in through the nose. And exhale out the mouth. Very good. We'll bring our hands up into the Charlie's Angels gun pose. We're going to go up and over to the left side 3 times in a row. Okay. We come back to the center right here with the hands in front of the chest every time we exhale. So we can take a big breath in, stretch up and over, and then exhale back to the center. Here we go. Close your eyes nice and tight. Good. Breathe in through the nose. And exhale strong. everything out. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Strong. Inhale through the mouth. Good. Lock it. Up and over to the left. Stretch. Close your eyes. Really reach with the fingers like your armpit is going straight up. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale to the center. Eyes closed. Inhale strong. Up and stretch over to the side. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale to the center. Eyes closed tight all the way out. Breathe in. Lock it up and over to the side. Push the diaphragm up and in. Eyes closed tight. Get more pressure up in the rib cage. Armpit going straight up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to the center. Exhale. All the way out. All the way out. All the way out. Slowly breathe in through the nose. Deeply into the lungs. And exhale out the mouth. Again, breathe in through the nose. And out through the mouth. In through the nose. And out through the mouth. Now we're going to go up and over to the right side, the opposite side. Here we go. Take a breath in. Exhale strong. Squeeze all your air out. Everything out. All of it. Gone. Inhale strong through the mouth. Up and now over to the right side. Good. All the way. Stretching. Push the diaphragm up and in. Eyes closed tight. Let your armpit stretch straight up and really let the ribs stretch out. And we have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to the center. Exhale. Eyes closed. Inhale. Up and over to the right. Stretch. Point with your fingers. Try to make your fingers go as far out there as you can. Push the diaphragm up and in. Eyes closed tight. Really get a good stretch through the ribs. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale to the center. One more time. Eyes closed. Breathe in. Up and over to the side. To the right side. Stretch and point with those fingers as far out as you can. Really push the diaphragm up and in. Eyes closed tight. Keep the pressure in your head safe. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to the center. Exhale. Slowly breathe in through the nose. And out through the mouth. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. Very good. We're going to do one more. This is where we inhale and we point our fingers directly forward. We round our back out and we try to really tip our shoulder blades forward as we stretch our spine backwards, okay? Very important. Keep your eyes closed tight on this one. Here we go. Ready? Take a breath in. Exhale. All the way out. Squeeze everything out. Really flex your abdomen. Strong breath in. Lock it and stretch forward. Really feel those muscles stretching through your back, through your spine, all the way underneath your shoulder blades. Push the diaphragm up and in if you can. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to the center. Exhale. Eyes closed tightly, all the way out. Squeeze everything out. Breathe in. Stretch forward. Round out your back as much as you can. Don't bend at the waist. Eyes closed tight. We are 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale back to the center. All the way out. Breathe in. One more time and stretch. Really stretch forward nice and strong. Push the diaphragm up and in, eyes closed tightly. Try to keep the pressure out of your head and really enjoy that stretch. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhale back to the center. Very good. Slowly breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose. Out through the mouth, relaxing. Breathe in through the nose fully and notice how much more space you have. Exhale out through the mouth and notice how you can exhale so much more than you could at the start. And just continue your breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. For this next portion, it's time to get our headphones. Please make sure that you grab your headphones, you connect them to your phone, you plug them into your PC, whatever you're watching on, make sure that they're connected. And that way, I can turn on the sounds of Dr. Jeffrey Thompson, the scientific sounds, which you'll find a link to down below. And you're going to go into a deep meditative state. Now today, I'm going to be playing a track called Beyond. So when you listen to this track, it's going to be going into, guaranteed, the deepest brainwave state that you have ever been in your life. This is below the lowest brainwaves ever recorded up until 1989. So when we talk about the beta, alpha, theta, delta brainwaves, this is far below that. And what this does is this particular track is going to connect up 4 very important parts of your brain so that 2 on the side, 1 in the front, 1 in the back, and they all communicate together. This is the place where we form a lot of our stories, a lot of our traumas about our life, and a lot of our judgments. So when we go into this, it's called the default mode network. You can look that up and do some research. It's fascinating. When we start to activate the default mode network, we start to let go of the things that don't serve us. We start to let go of the things that have been bothering us. We start to easily and effortlessly let go of the judgments that we have of ourselves, of other people, and of other people, places, and things. So if you have your headphones ready, go ahead and turn them on. And I'm going to turn on the music, and I will be back in 15 minutes for a closing to this amazing session. Inhale through the nose fully. Exhale out the mouth fully. Be with your breath every moment, breathing in and breathing out. Ask yourself the question, where am I? The answer is always right here. And another question, what time is it? The answer is always right now. Beautiful. As you sit quietly, enjoying this tranquility, this bliss, please bring your hands up to your eyes, covering your eyes with your fingers or with your palms. But cover your eyes as you breathe in and breathe out. Now visualize, imagine, and feel with every breath in that you are taking life force in through your nose into your body. And as you exhale, we're shooting that energy out the fingertips or out the palms directly into our eyes and into our brain, clearing our vision for our future. Breathing in, prana comes in through the nose. Exhale, it cycles into our fingers or our hands, into our eyes, into our brain, clarifying our path. Breathe in, prana. Breathe out, see your purpose. And now I will count backward from 10 to 1. And when I reach 1, remove your hands and open your eyes. Instead of looking at the world, let's shift our focus, literally. Allow the world to come to you, like you did when you were a newborn baby, with a sense of curiosity about everything you're seeing, as if you're seeing it for the very first time all over again. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Remove your hands. Slowly open your eyes to allow the world to come to you in a state of curiosity and awareness. Breathe. Smile. Feel your heart smiling inside your chest. And after this lesson, please type in the comments how you feel right now. Very good. So as we do this exercise every single day, it is so important for our longevity. The number one factor in longevity is lung capacity. It's more important than anything else. But the problem is that around the age of 30, our lung capacity starts to diminish. And by the time we're 80, we'll have about 30% less lung capacity as we did when we were 30 years old. But we don't have to. It's completely in our control to keep our lung capacity and build it so that we have more lung capacity at 80 than we did when we were 30. These exercises that you've learned today, stretching your chest forward, stretching to the left, stretching to the right, stretching forward, and stretching the spine backwards, those are 4 very fundamental exercises that can help you not only maintain your lung volume, but help you increase it. And it helps you have more oxygen in your day, and it helps for your meditations to be even better. So I hope that this has been useful. I hope that you'll do this every single day. For 5 minutes is all it takes to have that much more energy, lung capacity, and better meditation every single day. So with that said, please make sure that you subscribe. Make sure that you like this channel. Ring that bell. Drop some comments in. Also, please come find me, Nate Zeleznick, and also my other YouTube channel, Integrated Ascension Method. Make sure you subscribe, make sure you like, make sure you share. I have hundreds of videos on my channels specifically to help you. in your meditation, in your awareness, in your realization, your ascension of your consciousness, and in your entire life. So come on over. You'll find those down in the description. And make sure that you download the brand new Integrated Ascension Method phone app. You can find it on Apple and on Google under I Am Breath Mastery. You can keep me with you at all times. Take me with you. I'll be right in your phone, ready to help you level up in every way possible that I can. With that said, thank you again for being here at Pure Minds, Pure Energy, Enlightenment Sessions with Nate and PMC. It's an honor and pleasure to help you on your path. All the love and power to you, my friends. Namaste. Hey, my friends, what an incredible journey we've shared today. If you felt even a spark of inspiration or power, don't let it stop here. Take a moment to hit that like button, subscribe to this channel, and share this with someone who needs it. Seriously, think of just one person who could benefit from what you've experienced today, because together we're building something so much bigger than ourselves. This is more than a show. It's a movement, a space where leaders, visionaries, and seekers like you come to transform, elevate, and align. So don't just follow, become a part of the community. Subscribe to the PMC YouTube channel and follow the I Am Integrated Ascension Method everywhere you can. And let's create something extraordinary together. I'm truly excited to share with you your next step to transformation. So head over to iampure.energy and sign up for my free Perfect Breath class. You'll unlock the secret to mastering your breath, your energy, and ultimately your life. And for those who are ready to go deeper, our masterclass and weekly sessions are waiting to take you to that next level. Make sure that you're here next week because, as always, I'll be sitting down with another world-changing guest, someone who will blow your mind and give you tools to rise even higher. And don't come alone. Invite your friends, your team, or anyone who's ready to grow. And let's expand this circle of impact one breath at a time. Until then, remember, your potential is limitless. Your power is real. And it all begins with a single breath. Together, we're creating the future. I'll see you next time, my friend. Together we rise. See you soon.